He leaned back in his leather chair with a crooked smile that reeked of condescension, flipping through my resume like it was the morning comics, making little scoffing noises every few seconds before setting it down and clasping his hands like some smug gatekeeper of success. And when he finally looked me in the eye, he said, "You seriously think this qualifies you for this position?" Loud enough for the panel behind him to chuckle. And though I sat upright in my crisp suit with calm confidence, inside I could feel the anger simmering as he launched into a mock interview, twisting my experiences into punchlines, mocking the small community college where I studied while working night shifts, ridiculing the internship where I built real systems that outperformed what half his department produced, and even making a thinly veiled jab at my single-parent background as if that had any bearing on my capabilities. "We're looking for someone polished," he said. "Not someone still figuring things out." And I remember leaving the building not dejected but determined, because what he didn't know was that the CEO of the company, a self-made woman I deeply respected, had seen a blog post I'd written breaking down one of their flawed logistics algorithms, and had sent me a personal message that read, "Come in. Let's talk." That interview wasn't the official one. It was a formality arranged by the head of operations, Peter Wallace, the same man who tried to humiliate me, and I didn't realize until later that he saw me as a threat the moment I walked in, which made his arrogance not just cruel but desperate, because 3 days after that meeting I was called back, not for a second interview, but to shadow a leadership review with the board, where I was asked deep technical questions Peter had fumbled with for weeks, and my answers didn't just clarify, they impressed, and soon the atmosphere shifted. Hushed meetings started happening without Peter in them, and I quietly kept delivering value until one morning I walked in and was handed an envelope labeled confidential, inside of which was a contract offering me the very role Peter held, with one line that read, "Subject to current leadership transition," and by Monday, Peter was out, not with a bang, but with a soft internal memo citing personal reasons. Though everyone knew the truth, and as I parked in the space still marked with his name, I watched him walk out of the building with a box of his things, the same box I'd seen dozens of others carry after his performance reviews broke them down, and he looked up, locked eyes with me, and I smiled, not out of spite but with calm certainty, because I knew I had earned that spot, earned every inch of that office, every keycard beep, every boardroom chair pulled back for me. And when the receptionist said, "Congrats, ma'am, well deserved," I felt the weight of every moment I was dismissed, doubted, mocked, and I let it go, because this wasn't just revenge, it was justice wrapped in competence, sealed with unshakable resolve, and nothing, absolutely nothing, felt sweeter than turning humiliation into a legacy.